Highly charged trios battle going down live in the shadows of Kansas City, Missouri, here on this special 3-hour broadcast of AEW. Jack Perry alongside Luchasaurus and Kenny Omega battling members of the Don Callis family. Mark Davis exits the ring. Josh Alexander looking to apply punishment, continue to apply punishment to Perry. But Jack Perry, no! Wow. Alexander so dangerous with that ankle lock.
Another pretty boy going to the hospital.
Oh, look at this.
Davis sweeping out the leg of Luchasaurus. And now action all over the ring. Kenny Omega sending Hechicero into the barricade as Davis and Luchasaurus battling. But all the while, Jack Perry caught in that ankle lock, but answers with an enziguri.
But nobody, no one to tag.
No one there, you're right.
Is Kenny Omega going to hop up on that apron and make the tag?
What's Kenny doing here? He's slowly walking up. It's kind of odd.
I tell you, if Josh Alexander keeps going after people's legs, you might want to buy stocks in cash companies.
Kenny wasn't sure, but he's sure now, guys.
Omega, the double axe handle, and 2 for Alexander, 1 for Hechicero. Kenny Omega looking sharp here. Omega swinging on Miz. Alexander kick to the midsection. And Omega, the fireman's carry. He's got Alexander up, and Omega hikes up their green overalls. You can see still moving gingerly on that left leg, but lands the moonsault and very nearly put away Josh Alexander.
Kenny Omega looking like the Kenny Omega of old right now, and that is scary for us.
I mean, the Kenny Omega that you discarded, Don.
Yeah, you got a screwdriver in your pocket this time?
No, he's just happy to see you. As the Snapdragon suplex avoided, Omega breaks the ropes, and again, Josh Alexander. The technical ability of Josh Alexander on display here, and the German suplex, and maintains control of the waist, Brian.
Taz Woodall would say, talk about how great Josh Alexander's hips are when he does these suplexes, how important the grip is.
Yeah, and the pop the hips.
Alexander looking for the third. Omega battling out, breaks the grip, sends Alexander into the ropes, knee between the shoulder blades. Omega, backslide, no, rolls him through. Alexander still down, now even more dazed. The driving knee scores for Omega. The cover, 2, and Alexander forced to use the rope to break up the pinning predicament.
Great technical wrestling move there by Josh Alexander, grabbing that rope. And here's the 2 big men.
The 2 powerhouses of the respective sides tagging in. They were mixing it up on the floor earlier, now inside the ring. Davis and Luchasaurus just throwing bombs at one another. And both men, the same idea, both men go down.
Not many people can knock Luchasaurus off his feet, but Mark Davis just did.
Davis is a beast.
Now Jack Perry, the DT. Josh Alexander, that surgically repaired neck, the target of Jack Perry, but Hechicero, the mad scientist. Bomb on Jack Perry.
Swinging hammerlock, how about that?
But Omega scores with the knee. Davis, the right hand. And now the enziguri misses. Luchasaurus lines him up there. Oh, no. Davis stunned by that one, but likewise, so is Luchasaurus.
Fans are loving this.
And Mark Davis, this is the first time that we've seen him, Brian, to be on the receiving end of a considerable amount of punishment.
Yeah, it's been a long time since he's been in the ring.
Don Callis once again throwing down the headset as Kenny Omega was lined up to deliver a V-trigger. Chop block by Alexander targeting the knee of Kenny Omega. And Omega down, Davis. Now Davis on the move. Wow! Davis threw the lariat, but Jack Perry pushed Kenny Omega to safety.
He sacrificed himself for Kenny Omega. How about that?
Now Davis looking for the powerbomb, but Omega to his feet too. Now 3 consecutive chops into the chest of the big Australian. But Davis, big enziguri.
Good night.
Stunt Omega, stuff pile driver. Davis this now. The cover, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Omega kicking out at the last possible moment.
Shockwaves going through Omega's body with that pile driver from the beast Mark Davis.
Now Hechicero looking for the cross arm breaker, Juji Gatame. But Kenny Omega trying to defend it as Josh Alexander attempting to run interference. Hechicero trying to get full extension on that arm. He does. But Alexander choke slammed onto Hechicero.
Lucky Kenny Omega got his arm out of the way. That could have been really bad with his elbow hyperextended.
Kenny Omega makes the tag to Jack Perry. Oh, the knee sends Davis reeling to the outside.
Back down. He just got up on the apron. He goes down again.
And now Hechicero up on the shoulders of Luchasaurus as Jack Perry finds his footing on the top. Oh! Dana Vice! 1, 2, 3! Luchasaurus completely unawares, and now Jack Perry gets caught. As Kenny Omega looking on, stunned.
He was turned and looking towards the fans.
A stunned expression on Kenny Omega's face as Jack Perry. Now once again, Kenny Omega pulled Jack Perry to sit. Oh, Matt Jackson just pulled up short. A double lariat for the Young Bucks. It'll be Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks this Saturday, $500,000 on the line at Wrestle Dream as the Don Callis family getting cleared out here. Wait a second, Jack Perry, the Escalera, the rope walk, and Jack Perry, what a huge risk ahead of the match this Saturday at Wrestle Dream. Well, Jurassic Express victorious alongside Kenny Omega here tonight. But it will be tag team action this Saturday at Wrestle Dream with $500,000 on the line as Matt and Nick Jackson face Luchasaurus and Jungle Jack Perry live at Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view on HBO MAX. And still to come tonight, the odds of the AEW World Trios Championships on the line against La Facción Ingobernable. But coming up next, Sky Blue, Jamie Hayter, one-on-one. Don't go anywhere.